Hello, theme park enthusiasts, and welcome back to Planet Coaster. Since the last episode, I've went ahead and made a few changes here. I've put in some trees. I've adjusted the path a little bit here. I also went ahead and elevated the sky ride, so that way it just stays flat all the way across, as it actually does in the park. Still have to have this second entrance, but you know what? That's fine. We'll leave it that way for now. We're going to be using up this space here in a while as it is, so we'll deal with that soon enough. And then I went ahead and put in some shops over here. I wanted to put in another worker area, so we put that in. I put in a couple of gift shops here, so we have those. I have an ice cream shop here, or I believe it's a ice cream shop. Might be a just sweet shop overall. Might change that out. Let's see here. See what I've got as far as options. Wanted something for the people to eat. Sugary Emporium, Professor Wurst, Pizza Pen, Frites, Missy Good. Is that a ice cream shop? Can't remember.
I've heard a balloon.
Oh, say Vara's the groove.
Goodies are ceramic. Normal palo.
Oh, lazy Seichen.
It's a donut shop. Bakery shop, ribs, hot dogs. There we go. There's an ice cream shop. Yes, there is an actual ice cream place in the park. It's a Dippin' Dots, but that'll work. We put in another restroom here, and I put in both the burrito stand and an El Mexicante here, along with another drink stand. And then this I found on the workshop. There are carnival games at the park, and I figured easiest way to deal with that was to go ahead and just put in some from the workshop instead of trying to detail some myself. So that's what I went ahead and did here. See if I can move her slightly, because I want her to be a bit more visible here than she was. Alright, so there she is. We got her in that stall. We've got the other person here. It's a pirate, but he'll work well enough in there. There are two stalls. Oh, we got a cowboy in this one. And now we just have the one stall unattended, which is fine. So, we've put in those kind of things. As I said, this episode we're going to be focused on putting in the train ride here at the park, which is going to go through the center middle area. Sort of repetitive there with center middle area, but you know what I mean. Alright, so we want a transport ride, we want a train. We want to make sure that we get the train where the seats are facing forward. That's important to me. So we'll go ahead and get this. And we'll put this right about here. We're not going to tunnel. I don't think there's a real reason that we need to tunnel, is there? Yeah, the tracks will just be on the ground. That's exactly as I want them. We'll have this go. It's a very simple layout. It's just going around the park, or around the center area of the park. So nothing special here, really. Nothing too challenging to lay out. A little bit too close there.
Hey,
let's go ahead and start the turn there. Why is that hard of a line for it to make? Alright, let's go ahead and have this turn then. There we go. That'll work perfectly fine. Let's go ahead and have the people. They should be coming in on this side, I believe. That would be my hope. Nope, wrong side. So let's go back to editing this. And let's put those over on this side. There we go. Alright. We'll go ahead and place the entrance. Say here. And we'll place the exit down here. There we go. And then the entrance path. Select the grid. Go ahead and select the grid. Don't think I need to have this as too long of a line, as it can fit a bunch of people on it. Alright, I do need to hire somebody to work on a bunch of these things. So, let's say 3 more guys working in here. That should be good. We'll go ahead and start the train ride. I think it's just a train ride. Nothing special as far as a name for it. And then we will go ahead and change the price. The monthly income is already set to 0. That works out fine. The car color, we're going to have be red with a black roof. Let's go with there. There we are. Alright, that'll work. And that should work out alright. Why did that kid just kick that? Litter is disgusting. That's because you just kicked over the can that just made the litter disgusting. Alright. Let's hire another maintenance guy here. Alright. So hopefully they will go ahead and start taking care of some of these broken things, because there is a lot of broken stuff in here right now. Sort of ridiculous. Alright, well, we have that all set up. So let's go over here and we're going to put in our last roller coaster of the park. This one is going to be a children's coaster. I mean, it's a mine train is really what it is, but I would like the swinging mine train cars. Without the swinging really would be preferred, but I might have to deal with the swinging and just be okay with it. So, it's not a very big coaster at all, nothing extravagant. I'm gonna just put it over here, design it, and then we'll go ahead and put it in place. As I said, this is much more of a little kid's ride. Oh, we do want auto tunnel on. Don't need it to curve that much. Actually, I don't need it to curve that much overall. I want it to... Let's go with 15. Don't think it actually even had the tracks to it, but you know what? I like the look of the tracks, so I'll go with those. Go ahead and up the chain hill speed. Alright. We'll go ahead and start straightening out there. Alright, again I'm finding just in this game, even though the height should be one thing, in order for me to get it where I want it... Okay, well I had a phone call there that interrupted me for a minute. And while I was on the phone there, I went ahead and put in a little bit of theming here. A few rocks, a few dead trees, which they do have in that area. And I went ahead and put a cover over the train area, because there is a cover on the train area at the actual park. So I want to put that in. So now we'll go back to the roller coaster here. So I've got it up to the height I think I want as far as the drop. I elevated the whole thing slightly so that way I can work on it without digging holes in the ground. Now, I think I want it to even curve sharper than that, so let's go there, there, then we'll have it elevate up, start to lose the Alright, then we're gonna have it come up into a hill. Again, turning it sharply. This time even a bit more, probably. Let's start the testing on it as well to make sure that it's running properly. Definitely don't want it dipping down any more than that. Alright, so let's start getting out of the turn here a little bit. Let's have that there. This is the area that's bothering me right now on this. I do want to correct some. It's like too long is the whole thing here. Alright, I guess that's alright that way. So now let's go ahead and move the whole roller coaster some. As I said, it is bigger than the actual one is. This is supposed to be a kid's roller coaster, but you know, it's just, it's big. It's big the way it's made here. Not much I can do about that right now. So let's continue with it. Alright. There we are. Alright, so that actually is fairly accurate to how the whole ride is. As sort of supersized in comparison. But it does work. Let's go ahead and move it a bit here. Move it over closer to that coaster. And also closer to the path. And then let's see how low we can put it. I also had made the decision that this coaster, being at this park, is going to have the track without the pieces on it there, the wood and such. gonna be bare. There we go. So the hill will have it, but otherwise it will be good to go. Let's go ahead and flatten the surface here. And then let's go ahead and put some grass back down. There we are. Let's lower it as much as we can. Right about there, I think, should be good. Yeah, let's put it, say, right about there. I do want it slightly up, so we'll go with that. Then we'll place the entrance over here. Place the exit right there. Now we'll start with the entrance path this time. Alright, let's go ahead and have it go along the ground then. And again, this would just be in what is basically a large asphalt area over here, but I have to use pathing here. So we'll just run it all the way over to the actual walkway here, which will work out fine. Alright, let's go ahead and be testing the roller coaster. We'll select the grid then. Actually, let's not select the grid. Let's go down first on this one. Alright, gets over those hills nicely. And back into the station. Not a hugely energetic ride, I guess would be the best word for it. There we go. It passes. So the mine train is now open. Alright, so we've got our train ride riding around here. And we actually have quite a few people riding on the train. Interesting. I don't mind that at all. If I have to make the line bigger, I will. Don't know. We'll have to see. I'll go ahead and put another bench over here also. There we are. Alright, so people seem to be enjoying the train ride. That's a great thing. We've got our new mine train that works here. As I said, it's a little bit bigger than it should be, but you know what? It works. I did post both the Hurricane and El Bandito to the workshop already, and I'll be posting the entire park when I get it done here to the workshop. But I'll also be adding the mine train to the workshop as well. So that way, if you're wanting to ride on these rides or recreate the park yourself, you can go ahead and get it from the workshop. And then once the entire park's done, as I said, I will be posting it as well to the workshop. And so you can play around with Western Playland yourself and maybe make some changes from what I have. Go ahead and tweak it as you feel is best. And we'll see how that goes. For now, though, I'm going to go ahead and end this episode here. If you enjoyed the episode, please go ahead and click that like button. If you've not already, please subscribe to the channel, click the bell icon, so that you're aware when I produce new videos in the future. Thank you. Hope to see you all again for the next episode of Planet Coaster.